What do an 8-foot putt and the toss of a coin have in common? Well, the answer is pretty simple. They've both got a potential 50-50 outcome. So the best players in the world from 8 feet, the distance I'm stood here, only hole half of their putts. That's a statistic that I discuss with many players that I meet, and it blows a lot of people's minds. It feels like every time we're watching golf on television, all of these putts are going in the hole, and partly they are because the guys you're seeing playing on the weekend, they're holding these putts because they're winning the tournament, so they're outperforming the average. But the reality is, across a season, the average make rate from 8 feet, best players in the world, is 50%. So what that says to me is they can't control this outcome. They can't control the fact the ball's going to go in the hole, in the same way I can't control that if I flip this coin 10 times, I'm going to get 10 heads. When I get players to approach putts like this, going in with that mindset can be fantastic because I think it relieves some of the pressure. That we don't have to hold this putt because the best in the world are only holding it half the time. And I think we can then start to look at, if we're missing these putts, maybe why are we missing them? Do we feel like we're struggling with our start line or our speed or our read? And I think we can then maybe try and understand within our putting where we can go to look for help in those areas. So the Titleist UK and Ireland YouTube page or the instruction page on the Titleist website would be great places to start. But I honestly believe that going into these putts with a mindset that they don't have to finish up in the hole, because they don't for the best players in the world every time, can really be quite freeing and will actually allow you just to concentrate on controlling what you can control. So that would be your start line. Okay, I've tried to hit this right lip. Did it start there? Yes, tick, I'm happy with that. Did I hit it at the pace I wanted to? Yes. That's all I can do. In the same way I can only put this coin on my finger and flip it. It will come down heads or tails, and it's not entirely down to me if it does that. So moral of the story here is don't beat yourself up if you miss some putts in this range or further out. Understand the best players in the world miss them, but all we can do is stack the deck in our favour by controlling the things we can control. Did I hit it down my start line? Did I hit it at the right speed?